Welcome back to a new video. In this video we are going to create and solve SQL interview questions. Let's start coding. So I'm going to create a table on the video for you to understand the data table we are going to work with better. And after that I'm going to do a copy paste for the inserting values inside the table. You can just write the same code for getting the same dataset by yourself if you are going to try to solve the questions by coding. If you are just going to watch, or if you are just going to predict the codes, or you can write them to Word document or a page, then you don't need to do this operation. But now I'm going to start with creating the table. So I'm going to create a table about car brands. So I will say create table and I'm going to say car brands. Then I'm going to do brand ID and it's going to be integer, and I will say auto increment, and also it's going to be the primary key. And then I'm going to say brand name and it's going to be varchar with the limit of 50, and I'm going to say country and it's going to be varchar with the limit of 50 again. And I'm just going to add a new column. It's going to be the final one. I'm going to say founding year and it's going to be integer. So we are good to go with our table. Great. So let's just check it from here. I'm just going to reset this place and we can see our table in here, car brands. Great. So I'm just going to insert values inside of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paste this. I'm saying insert into, actually there was a problem on the copying side. I'm just going to fix that. Insert into car brands, brand name, country, founding year, and we gave the values like Toyota Japan 1937, Ford USA 1903, BMW Germany 1916, Tesla USA 2003, and Hyundai South Korea 1967. Also, I'm not writing any type of brand ID because if we wrote auto increment for that, so we are not going to have a problem at that side. And I'm just going to make this run, and then I'm just going to say select sharp from car brands table, and we can see if our values are entered successfully. Yeah, great. Our table looks nice. So we have 5 rows in our table right now. Okay, great. We can start with our questions right now. The first interview question is going to be how we can list all of the brands that were founded after 1950. So for that, I'm going to say, by the way, you can stop the video and solve the questions by yourself, or you can just watch the video. I will say select sharp everything from car brands where founding year is greater than 1950, and it's going to be giving us the true result here. Great. We use the where clause to filter the rows where founding year is greater than 1950. The query returns Tesla and Hyundai because they were both founded after 1950. Great. Okay, next one. How would you count the number of brands for each country? So for that, I'm going to start by closing this one, and I will say select country and count sharp. Then I'm going to say as brand count, actually like this, brand count from car brands group by country. Like this. Great. We use the group by clause to group the records by country and the count function to count the number of brands for each group. Great. Third question. How do you list the oldest car brand for each country? So for that, I'm going to just remove this and I will say select country and the minimum founding year as oldest year from car brands, and I'm going to group by country like this. We use the group by clause again, but this time we use the minimum function to get the oldest founding year for each country. Question number 4. How would you update the country of a brand? Say if Ford moved its headquarters to Canada, for example. So for that, I'm going to say, I will start with update car brands set country equals to Canada, where, actually let's write this in here, where brand name equals to Ford. I'm not going to make this run, but this is the true code. The update statement allows us to modify existing records. We specify the new value for the country column and identify the row to update using the where clause. Okay, 5th question. How would you delete a brand if it was founded before a specific year? So let's keep with the latest example, let's say 1950. So for that we are going to say delete from car brands, and now our condition where founding year is less than 1950 it was. I'm sorry, I'm not going to make this run, but the code is like this. The delete statement is used to delete existing records in a table. We add a where clause to specify which records should be deleted. Okay, great. Let's keep with question 6. How can you list the car brands and countries sorted first by country in ascending order and then by founding year in descending order? So for that, what we are going to do is, I will say select brand name and country and founding year from car brands order by country ascending and then founding year descending. So it's a sure thing that we have 5 rows, so we can't see a big difference when we do this type of operations, but think it like you are going to work with a real database in your job and it's just a simulation, and we can see that it's sorted by country in ascending order and founding year in descending order. So we use the order by clause with multiple columns to sort our data. Country is sorted in ascending order, while founding year is sorted in descending order. Okay, question 7. Can you write a query to find car brands that were founded in even numbered years? So for that, I'm going to say select. Actually, let's close this one. Select everything from car brands where founding year, this is our condition for getting the even ones, and here it is. So if you just change the 0 with the 1, you are going to get the odd ones from here, and the question was the even years, so we are going to make it work like that. We use the modulo operator, the percentage sign, to find brands founded in even years. If the founding year modulo 2 equals 0, that means it's an even year. Great. Question number 8. How can you retrieve just the first 3 letters of each brand name in the table? So I'm just going to close this one and I will say select substring, and actually substring like this, and we will say brand name 1 and 3, and after that we will say as short brand from car brands like this. And great, we use the substring function to get the first 3 characters of each brand name. The first argument is the column, the second is the starting position, and the third is the length. So you can just say like 4 in here, and you are going to see that you will get the first 4 characters. Great. Okay, question number 9. Find the average founding year of brands that originate from the United States of America, USA. So for that, I'm just going to start by closing this, and I will say select average founding year as, let's say something like average founding year And after that, I will say from car brands, and I'm going to add a condition like where country equals to USA. Great. We use average function to find the average founding year. To focus on brands from the USA, we include a where clause. Okay, last question. How do you list brands that have letter O in their names and were founded before 1950? Great. So I'm just going to start by closing this one, and I will say select everything from car brands where brand name, and after that I will say like, and it's going to be like this, and we will say, and the second condition, founding year is less than 1950, like this. Great. So you can see that both Toyota and Ford just meets these both requirements. To find brands with O in the name, we use the like operator with the wildcard character %sign. To combine this with another condition, we use the AND operator to also filter brands founded before 1950.
Thanks for watching the video. I'm sharing 2 or 3 new videos every week about data science and Python programming. You can subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I have a playlist named Interview Exercises where I have more than 10 interview exercises with their solutions on that playlist. You can just reach to that playlist from the cards or the description of this video. See you in the next video. Have a great day.